This video is brought to you today by Ghost Tags. This is my own company that I started because I wanted a glow-in-the-dark AirTag case. These things are awesome. You can stick them on your backpack, on your dog's collar, and you will be able to find it at night. We've got two colors, blue and green. They've got great reviews. Go check them out. Links to them down below. Now on to the video. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Slim and you're watching Slimathy TV. So this is a super highly requested video. I've had people ask me, how is the iPhone 14 Pro holding up after 3 months with no case and no screen protector? And I'm here to tell you guys how it's been going, and I'm gonna show you all around the phone and what I do to keep it protected without having a case or a screen protector. So let's get right into this. First off, there's no way I can show you the screen while it's on, so I'm going to power the phone off, and I'm gonna show you guys just how the screen is holding up. Now, obviously, I test out screen protectors all the time on this phone. However, I do not keep them on for long periods of time. I test them just enough to get a sense of their scratch protection and durability. But other than that, this thing is pretty naked. I am under some very bright studio lights in here, which would be unforgiving if there were any scratches here. It's having a hard time focusing because it is just a black sheet here. But yeah, there is nothing to be said about the screen. There's no scratches or anything. Now, when we flip it to the back, that's where there's a slightly different story. Obviously, this deep purple color looks so good, but I have noticed that the back of this actually seems to scratch a little bit more than my 13 Pro. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it here, but try to get the light just right. Somewhere up in here, you can kind of see there are some imperfections, and it looks like it might be due to the MagSafe magnetic piece that I put this on next to my bed at night. I have a little gooseneck arm that has a circle on the back, and I just clip my phone on there. If I roll over, I can still see the phone. It just keeps it at eye level. It's really cool. It's actually one of the best Amazon purchases I made last year, and it's very cheap. So I'll link it down below if you guys want to get one. Unfortunately, it looks like something has made kind of a half crescent moon shape up here scratches into the back of this glass, because this is frosted glass. It is a little bit prone to scratches, but again, it's not a big deal. I actually noticed it like days after I got the phone, so it could have come with it, but I highly doubt it. I'm sure it's due to, there you guys can maybe see it. I'm sure it's due to my MagSafe stuff. Of course, dust collects around the cameras. That is totally normal. No issues with the cameras, no scratches. The lenses are absolutely perfect, no case. So the front is perfect. The back, I mean, if you get up real close, you can see those, but I mean, no one's gonna notice those scratches at all. Totally happy with the back. But this leads me to the sides. But before we get to the sides, I do wanna point out up here, this grill is exposed. So it gets kind of like dust and crap in it, so I have to use compressed air to get it out. But up here, this is where the real issue is. This right side seems a lot tighter than this left side, and I have seen just little pieces of fuzz and stuff get stuck in there, and it just looks uneven. And when you're spending, you know, $1,200 on a phone, you wouldn't expect that. Now, I've heard people say that this happened on their iPhone 12s and the other models, but man, really? Apple should have definitely fixed that by now. That is disappointing. Again, it's pretty minor, not something I noticed at the first minute I opened the box, but most people probably wouldn't notice that. Now the sides, this is where things kind of took a turn, because these sides are this nice purple color and it looks so good. Look at this bottom corner right here. If it focuses, it's a little rough right here. Now, within, I don't know, a month of having the phone, I was washing my car, crouched down, and it slid out of my pocket right onto the concrete. So I have a cement concrete driveway, and unfortunately, it got a ding right there. So when it slid out of my pocket, it hit literally 6 inches off the ground because I was crouched down cleaning my wheels, and it slid right out. And I was like, what the heck? And it left permanent damage to the stainless steel. So I was not happy about that. It was literally a 6-inch drop, like this high, like boom. Hit the corner, which is fine, but it did unfortunately permanently damage the stainless steel, which you guys might be able to see right there. So it's a scuff. It's not a big deal, not the end of the world. I was a little bit pissed for about 30 minutes. It also scuffed up here, which definitely is not ideal, but really can't see it. Yeah, there's also another nick right here. Within 15 minutes of that drop, it did it again when I was cleaning my other wheel. So I just didn't learn my lesson, but who cares? It's just a phone. But there's a little nick over here. Not a big deal. I don't care about reselling my phones. I keep all of them just for collection, so it makes no difference to me. If I do break it, you know, I don't have Apple Care or anything. I'll just buy a new one. Not a big deal to me, but for most people, I think that you guys should probably put your phones in cases. That's why this channel has so many different case reviews, because I think most people need a case. Those 2 times where this fell out of my pocket are the only times that this thing has ever touched the ground. I've never dropped my phone out of my hands. So if you have ever dropped your phone out of your hands, you should probably have it in a case just to protect it. Or if you don't have an extra $1,200 laying around, just put it in a case, put a screen protector on it, and you're good to go. But for me, I don't like using a case on my daily driver. I like to feel the phone. And I don't really like screen protectors either, just because I like the natural feel of the phone. So it is what it is, guys. This is the 3-month update. Couple of scratches from it sliding out of my pocket from 6 inches off the ground approximately onto concrete, but it did no damage to the screen or anything. So if I had to score this phone out of 1 to 10, I'd say the 13 Pro did a little better. The screen on that one scratched up more than this one, but the back on this one scratched up more than that one. Now that could just be because that one was gold and you could see the scratches a little less, but I think they've improved the screen on this one enough. So my routine for this is pretty simple. Every single day, I take a Night X microfiber cloth. I'll link these down below. I get them off AliExpress, $5 for like 10 of them, and they are probably the best microfibers I have ever used. I continue to buy these. I will say the Apple cleaning cloth for $20 for one of them. That's great for my Mac's screen, but for my phones, I use these. Wipe it down once a day. That's literally the only thing I do to this. Now, after about 8 months, if I feel like the oleophobic coating is coming off of the front, I will apply some more. I have a whole video going over how to do that. If you want to go watch it, I'll link it down below. But yeah, that's my 3-month update. Let me know down below if you guys use a case. I swear every single person I see in public has a case on their phone, and they always think I'm crazy for not using one, but I don't like them. I've never broken a phone, so I'm not worried. And if I do, I just buy another one. So that's all I got for this one, guys. If you liked it, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.